All right, you guys, we have one last email to cover today, and that is this coming from the Nerd Zone. I woke up this morning and I saw your email, and I was like, the new Lightyear teaser trailer has been released, and it looks beautiful, like really beautiful. I've seen a Pixar film. I think you meant I haven't seen a Pixar film look so visually pleasing, and the use of Starman by David Bowie is just amazing. I could not agree more. I grew up with Toy Story, and I got excited hearing about it last year. Last year at the Disney Investors Meeting. And Chris Evans playing, why am I thinking Luke Skywalker? Playing Buzz Lightyear is perfect casting. I'm really excited. Again, that comes from the Nerd Zone. So when I first heard about this, I was like, this sounds like a really cool idea. So again, if you're not completely familiar by this whole idea, like wait a second, a Toy Story movie just about Buzz Lightyear, what's going on? So in the Toy Story movies, Buzz Lightyear is an action figure, but that action figure is based off of a movie that takes place inside of our movie, Toy Story, right? So it's a movie within a movie. So Pete Docter, who's head of Pixar right now, just said, why don't we just make that movie? And now they have. And when they announced it last December at the Disney Investors Meeting, it sounded like such a cool idea. It was like one of those ideas that sounds like a no-brainer, but you just never stopped to think about it or like consider it, right? And now we get our first teaser trailer for it. You guys, I'm kind of in love with this trailer. Like, Nerd Zone, the way that you phrase this, it looks beautiful, like really beautiful. I haven't seen a Pixar film look so visually pleasing before. And I have to agree. This is probably the most cinematic looking Pixar film that they've ever made yet. Right? This looks so look at the lighting. And it's not just the lighting, it's character design. It still holds true to everything that is Pixar. This very much looks and feels like a Pixar film. But this also looks like an Academy Award winning level Pixar film. It's the origin stories of Buzz Lightyear. It's how he became a space ranger. It's him growing into this role as a space ranger. Are we going to see Emperor Zurg in here? Maybe, but also maybe not. It's very conceivable that this is going to be the first in a line of series, maybe a trilogy, maybe a duo film. Maybe we don't see Emperor Zurg until much later, much later, because if Pixar was smart, and they are, you want to create a set of stories, like a beginning story, a middle story, and an end story. It's very possible that they could do a Lightyear series in the same way of the original Star Wars films. Star Wars, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Introduce the main villain. If you introduce Emperor Zurg, now this is just a teaser. I am speculating. I am pontificating. I don't know anything. I'm a schmo who lives in New York that loves movies, and I talk about them. That's what I do. But let's think about this for a second. If you have this opening film called Lightyear, and then the next year, Lightyear Empire Strikes Back, or Zurg Strikes Back, or whatever, like however you want to title it, introduce the character of Zurg into the second film, let him win, or get the better of Buzz Lightyear, and that's how the movie ends. And then you have Buzz Lightyear coming back in the third film to save the day, and they all have this high cinematic look and feel to them. This really could be something special, you guys. This could really be something special. But we don't know any of that. All we know is that there's a film coming out summer of next June 17th, I believe is the release date. June 17th, 2022. We're just going to get an amazing looking movie that is Buzz Lightyear being voiced by Chris Evans, who, again, when I first heard it, I was like, wait a second. I love Chris Evans. But Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear. Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, but again, the way that this whole thing is framed, this is a film within a movie, right? So you can take some creative license a little bit. You can, de-age his character down in the voice a little bit. Maybe Chris Evans becomes Tim Allen. If they end up doing a film series of like this, Lightyear 1, Lightyear 2, Lightyear 3, whatever, right? Maybe by part 3, Tim Allen's voice kind of like comes into it a little bit. Who knows how this is going to work? Who knows if I'm even on the right track here? I'm just completely speculating because I love Toy Story so much. I was there for the original 1995 release. I was in movie theaters as a kid. I was a kid. I was a teenager when it came out. But it was still exciting. It was fun. It was fresh. It was new. It was different. Nobody had ever seen anything quite like Toy Story before. And then, we get Toy Story 3 and then 4. And, here now we have Lightyear. And this is an exciting trailer. For a few reasons. This is an exciting trailer for a few reasons. One, it looks beautiful. Two, it's an exciting trailer. Like, it's actually exciting to watch. And you're, again, Nerd Zone, you hit right on the money. David Bowie's Starman is like the perfect song to play underneath this trailer. Or maybe on top of the trailer, however you view things. It was masterful. It got me excited. And I'm not going to lie, when I queued this up on my computer and I watched it with my headphones on and like, okay, I'm zoning in on this, right? I got a little teary-eyed. Because this was so exciting to me. Knowing how Pixar crafts their films and their stories. Not everything they've ever done is a slam dunk, but they have an incredible track record. Not only Pixar, Pete Docter. Now, granted, Pete Docter's not directing the film, but he wrote the film and he's, helping to executive produce the film. Pete Docter knows how to tell a good story. If you're not familiar with Pete Docter wrote and directed Inside Out. And then he also wrote and directed Soul, which are some of my favorite Pixar. Inside Out is probably my favorite Pixar movie right now. And then probably goes WALL-E and The Incredibles. And there's a whole bunch. Toy Story 3 is probably one of my favorites up there. There's a whole bunch. But this movie looks incredible. So knowing the track record that Pixar has behind them and the potential of what they could create in the future moving forward, this just sounds exciting to me. It looks exciting. And there's also moments in this trailer. There's one moment that feels, you can see Buzz Lightyear and there's another character. I don't know who this other character is, but it looks like some kind of an alien. And they're looking up above a rock, almost kind of like, what happened over there? I'm hiding. Oh no, danger, right? And they look up from above the rock. And there's something about that that felt very Empire Strikes Back to me. And I think that's kind of where I was going with this whole like trilogy thing. There's a cinematic quality to this film that feels very Star Wars to me, but not in the sci-fi aspect, but in the grounded operatic character piece that was the original Star Wars. And there's that sequence that feels very much like it took place on Dagobah. You right? Like you see this Buzz Lightyear spaceship kind of in this foresty, jungly area with all this mist kind of surrounding it. I don't know what is going on with this particular screen right here that keeps refreshing. I don't like that. But it has this incredible sense of scope, sense of gravitas. And again, just look at this still right here. Look at this still of Buzz Lightyear being kind of like enveloped or engulfed in like this snake-like tentacle creature thing. It looks great. Like like the visuals to this just look phenomenal. Anyway, I'm gushing about this here, and I'm sure that I will continue to gush. But you guys, I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about the Lightyear trailer? Granted, it's a teaser, and this movie is 8 months out, so we got some time. A little more than 8 months. We got some time to sit with it before it actually comes to fruition. Before we actually get an actual like a first trailer, you know, I assume we're going to get a whole bunch of trailers for this. We might get 2 teasers. This is just the first teaser. It's also 8 months out, so that's incredibly early to drop a first teaser. But anyway, what are your thoughts about this? I want to hear everything that you have to think about it. What are your theories? Do you think this is going to spawn a film series? Or do you think it's going to be a standalone, or do you think that Pixar is going to wait and see what the reception for this is? There's so much to unpack here, and I want to talk about all of it with you guys down in the comment section below. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what the golden idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark would want you to do. Whoosh, whoosh.